Hey everybody, it's Lokes97. Welcome back to more SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake. Last time we started our adventure, and in this episode we're not wasting any time. We're starting off our brand new world. Oh my goodness. We have something interesting to point out that it says Manaphy in an arrow, but we're landing on a seahorse here. And yeah, seahorse admittedly not one of my favorite mechanics in the game, but I'll get into that plenty later. So our first objective is to look for Mr. Krabs, so we just have to kind of ride and glitch past these enemies and just keep on trucking along. Absolutely love how they set this game up with like titles and stuff, but I'll get into that in a minute. And here we have the train tracks, another cutscene, yippee, and we get bucked off. So here we got a ponder fish. Or a poster fish. Sorry, I don't have my glasses. So, he's telling us that we need to find a way to Manaphy. So, as if you couldn't tell by the arrows and the talking and the cutscenes and all that, we need to figure out how the heck to get to this Manaphy place. Which is our primary objective for now. Find the sheriff in Manaphy. If you saw a wanted sign right there a second ago, it's because, well, I don't want to spoil it. But up there, you can see we have like really interesting clouds and everything, and it's just really, really, really beautiful. Absolutely love the artwork in this game. The artwork in this game, in particular, compared to like other SpongeBob games that came before it, are so incredible. We'll see like within the next couple episodes or so just how incredible the art style in this game can be. It's outstanding. Like the designers should be really, really proud of themselves. To some parts. Sometimes the design in this game can be brutal. There's going to be a thing on that floating tiki later. I just wanted to point it out. Up here we have some more basic enemies. Take them out, absolutely no problem. One hit does them. I'm probably going to reference Battle for Bikini Bottom a lot in this LP, because like that's one of my absolute favorite games of all time. My favorite SpongeBob game, hands down. And they're kind of like the basic robots from that game, so yeah, just keep that in mind. They're like really, really simple. The jellyfish in this game, obviously they can sting you if they get too close, blah, blah, blah. But here we have yet another cutscene. Oh my gosh. Why? So we can see barely that Manaphy is like way over there in the corner. And Patrick is like wanting to see for himself. How are we gonna fit? Oh my god. Yeah, this game is like really, really cutscene heavy. As I titled the first episode, which is actually doing really, really well with views right now. I just uploaded it, so really happy with that. And here we see Mrs. Puff. Hooray, we're saved. Maybe. So now we have to track down Mrs. Puff. Alright, let's see if we can do that. Alright, so now, time to go onward and track down Mrs. Puff after some more intense dialogue. Yay! Editing this is going to be an absolute nightmare because I am having computer problems like I have not had since I first started Let's Playing way back in 2011. Haha! Want to know a really, really fun fact? This, I don't know if you consider this the sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom, but this game, the last SpongeBob Let's Play that I did was 12 years ago. Yeah. I am 28 now, so I was 16 the last time I did a SpongeBob Let's Play. Holy crap on a crackle, dude. That's a long time ago. So yeah, we just gotta get through here and find Mrs. Puff. Whoa, that was weird, it like jumped, okay. Alright. Watch out for these little cactus boards, I guess. Continue going over here. I am so... If everything goes well, like, I honestly hope that this all gets uploaded, because, like, the last time I tried to do a Let's Play, I ended up not uploading it because it did not turn out, and I could not for the life of me figure out what was going on. I'm using an older computer, and, yeah, I'm really, really, really nervous that, like, oh, here we have another tutorial, the bubble button. Which just, you have to jump and press R. It doesn't tell you to jump, but it always helps if you jump and do it. I'm really, really, really nervous. The last time I tried to do a Let's Play, the whole reason I uploaded my profile picture on YouTube, like, over a year... No, it wasn't quite a year yet. Oh, okay. I meant to do that, but whatever. You can entrap enemies in, you can entrap enemies in bubbles, but it didn't let me for some reason. Yeah, the whole reason I changed my profile picture on YouTube, because it probably made no sense to anybody, was because I was planning on doing a new Let's Play, and I could not figure out the audio to save my freaking life. So over here, we've got Mrs. Puff over there, alright? I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. I believe I got hit already, and let's see what she has to say.
Strangers, you came here by I get puffy just.
I get puffy after eating stale food.
Hi, my name's SpongeBob, and this balloon is Patrick. We're looking for our friend, Mr. Crab.
Oh, like Jeremy.
Or Petunia.
Or
Renault.
A crab without a name, huh? Try Manta Fe.
So again, she's telling us that we need to go up to Manta Fe.
My very...
But first, we need to learn how to ride a pony. This game has a tremendous amount of references to the show, just so everybody's aware.
Mrs. Puff, I mean, teacher lady, I need to confess that,
Oh, nonsense. Ready?
Okay, and we have to ride a pony. Yay! Yes, be very, very careful. This is so touchy. Here it's telling us how to seahorse boost, which I already explained. Just press Y and you go right through. Obviously, you can also jump with your seahorse. They tried, I feel like, to make this a huge mechanic in this game. It does not go well. This mechanic is my least favorite in the entire game, hands down. It's just not designed well enough to where it really works. Like, it's just not... You take damage so easy. Obviously, Krabby Patties restore your health. Then be careful on those trains. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that, I didn't mean to do that! Ah! Well, we just got a gold doubloon. There's gold doubloons scattered throughout this entire adventure. I was trying to wait until later to get that, but apparently I did not do that good enough. So, there, we get our ride and we end up all the way over here.
Oh dear.
And what does she say?
You have 6 points. Out of 7.
6, 7! I cannot believe I just said that.
Thanks, Pop.
And here we have another cutscene.
Hey, hold your horses!
I don't think she can.
This license only allows me to ride seahorses and seahorse-like animals, with the exception of... this doesn't say anything about boatmobiles. Well, once boatmobiles have been invented, I'll just have to take the test again.
And SpongeBob still can't seem to get his license. Yes, so there are... What the hell? There are a number of gold doubloons in this adventure, okay? What we're supposed to do is collect them as we go. Now, if you watch my Battle for Bikini Bottom Let's Play, or where I tried to not get any of the socks until the last minute, you will know, hands down, that I don't want to collect anything until I absolutely have to later. Everybody that plays this game... I'll wait till after this cutscene.
Look, it's Sandy. I mean, it's the sheriff.
Now look what the snail dragged in. You may be yellow as mustard, but you got the bite.
Oh, don't bite. Too unsanitary. I'm looking for my friend, Mr. Krabs. Have you seen him? He's got big, beautiful eye stalks and tiny little legs.
I'm off duty for the dole, sweetie, but hey, if you can take me, I might look into your case. You in? Better get yourself a straw partner and make sure it sips straight. We're gonna have ourselves a nice little cactus soda showdown. There ain't a sea critter alive that can drink more soda than me. You're going down faster than a baby at nap time. Jelly bandits!
So I had to fight a whole group of jelly bandits. And I don't think that, yeah. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, anybody that watched my Battle for Bikini Bottom Let's Play will know that I don't want to get everything until later, because there is a point later in the story, which I'll explain in a little bit, that's kind of more recommended that you do this. Okay, here we have...
Chug, chug.
Okay, so my cat just ran through and unplugged literally everything. So yeah, that's awesome. So now we have to go find some cactus juice. That's kind of our primary objective.
Don't worry,
All right, here we go. So yeah, I was watching, in preparation for this Let's Play, I was watching some of my old Battle for Bikini Bottom videos. Here we have a new enemy, by the way. Kind of the tartar sauce robot. Yuck, 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 yuck. Okay, now it's telling us that we can throw bubbles at enemies. I have only used this in tutorial mode. I very rarely use it. It's kind of a useless tactic, I think. I don't know if it's after this area or not, but we're going to get an ability soon, which I kind of use throughout the entire adventure. Oh my god! I wonder who this could be!
we met before.
Hey, cowboy. Sorry, you don't ring any bells. But I couldn't help but overhear you talking about entering the cactus. I suggest hiring a...
So this familiar looking stranger wants us to
I'm sorry. Did I...
Now we're talking.
collect some juice for him,
Come on, Patrick.
and he'll take 80% of the money. So now we have to ride to Cactine Hills, which is hilarious. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff over here. For the beginning of this project, I really just want to focus on story mode. After we get done with story mode, like there's a button up here I'm not going to press right now. After we get done with story mode, then this is going to be kind of a long project, just so everybody's aware. When we get on with story mode eventually, then yes, I want to come back through everything and, you know, collect and do the collectathon that is upon us. And do some more exploring.
Ooh, look.
So here we have another seahorse ride, which I am not a fan of, but here we go.
This is way up there, huh?
Full disclosure, Jellyfish Fields is kind of my least favorite area of the game. I don't want to be like negative about it, but yeah. This area just doesn't do it for me, man. Like, ugh. It's just not really, like, that exciting. And here we have another cutscene!
Woo! Funny meat. There's juicy profit.
And here we have another cutscene!
This is it, Patrick.
So many cutscenes in this game! Ugh. Like, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to, like, tell a story. They're honestly trying to be, like, classic SpongeBob and just, you know, tell a story as we go and all this stuff. I get that. That's awesome. I'm happy that they're doing that. We need more of that, to be real. But, why so many cutscenes? Just let the player figure it out, for God's sake. I'm not kidding you. There is, like, one time, I think, in this entire adventure that I genuinely got, like, stuck. And debated, I didn't even look it up, I debated looking it up on YouTube. Later on, when we get to, like, more of the adventure, wait, I say this game is too easy as I forget where I'm supposed to go, that's awesome. Later on, there are parts, like, with all the gold doubloons and stuff, that I'm like, oh crap, where do I go, what do I do? And yes, sometimes you have to look those up, that's whatever, that's what I'm here for. But yeah, they give away so much, it's weird too, because, like, Mario Wonder did the same exact thing. Here we have a trampoline in case we want to leave and come back, whatever. And then we got this guy, this cowbone. This just telling us that a main vein, I don't even remember what he said now. But where am I supposed to? Okay, I just got done saying this game was easy. And oh, over here. Oh. Whatever. This is another huge thing that this game does, okay? And I kind of like it, and I kind of don't. This game, huge on enemy fighting. Huge on it. The combat in this game, though, is literally amazing. I dare to say it's actually better than Bikini Bottom, or Battle for Bikini Bottom, because it's so, like, they put a lot of work into it, you can tell. Where the problem lies is that some of the enemies in this game are just, like, really stupid and annoying to take out. I'll explain more of that, like, later. But yeah, when we see them, obviously, and I cannot believe I almost got hit by that guy. I'll explain more of it later, obviously, as we see more enemies. But yeah, some of the enemies in this game, holy crap. What's over here? Or did I just screw myself? Wait. Wait. Okay, yeah, this is totally extra. Wait, did I just... Oh my god, I had to go all the way back. I had to go all the way back around. I just got done saying this game was too easy. I just got done with that. Anybody else realize that? No, just me? Okay. Yes, anyway, like I was saying. Not a huge fan of Jellyfish Fields. Not the most. Here we have this little, like, walking section, which you'll find, sometimes in this game, but not too often. It's not like an overdone thing. That's one mechanic I'll actually say is not that overdone. Despite how much they overdid a lot of other stuff. Like the cutscenes. Okay. Bam bam. I'm really hoping, okay, no promises, but I'm really hoping that this is the game that gets me back into Let's Playing. I have planned, originally I was actually going to do 2 other games, but I chose this one because, well, I bought this at Walmart. By the way, Nintendo eShop sells this for $40. I found it at Walmart for $20. Do with that information what you will. But yeah, I'm hoping that this is the game that gets me back into, like, classic Let's Playing because I miss it so much. God, I miss it so much. And I'm really hoping, I'm hoping for a lot of things, actually. Like, first of all, I want to get another capture card so bad, and I'm hoping that this is where I can do it, because my capture card at this point is 10 years old, I think. It's actually older than that. I've just had it for 10 years. I'm using it... You fuck! The fucking cat! Ugh! Sorry for the language. I'm using a Elgato capture card, HD, blah, blah, blah. Which I found out today, by the way, does not work with laptops. You have to use a desktop computer to record this software. Or just with the capture card that I have. Yeah, not a huge fan of that because my desktop is really old and wants to die on me. I'm really hoping it doesn't. Okay. Kill all of you. You can all die. Tartar sauce guy, you can die too. Okay, onward and upward. Here we go, baby. And head in the clouds. Ground pound that crap, baby. Bam. Yeah, this game has a lot of references to the show. So if you didn't... I don't know if you... I guess that doesn't make any sense. If you don't like the show and you're playing the game, like, I'm questioning your life choices. Whoa, how did I get up here? That was cool. But if you do like the show, and you like classic SpongeBob, this might be a game for you, if you're okay with a lot of references. Here we have another cutscene, and I absolutely hate this enemy that we are about to fight. This jelly creature, super annoying. I believe he always stuns you. I could be wrong about that, but he takes 3 hits. He's kind of a mid-boss type enemy. There is an ability that we're going to get a little bit later that makes these guys an absolute joke. Well, kind of makes every enemy an absolute joke, to be honest. But yeah, we obviously don't have that yet.
Come on! We gotta bring all this sap back to that guy who looks kind of familiar.
I don't know if you guys can hear the rain outside. But whoa! Where was my Krusty Krab pizza? Whatever, we still made it, I guess. But still, that was crazy. Okay, now here we have familiar-looking stranger. That is telling us to now fill the barrels with juice.
One barrel down.
And now we have a platform that is rising. Okay. Onward to our seahorsey that I don't really care for. Yay! I promise you, I'm only really going to complain this first world because, like, I'm not really the type to complain. But yeah. I don't know, man. This first world just... I'm not really into Jellyfish Fields in this game. And that's crazy because... Well, actually... I don't necessarily love Jellyfish Fields in Battle for Bikini Bottom, but I don't hate it either. God, it's like hailing outside. That's crazy. Do you guys hear that? Okay, so I guess a little bit about me and what I've been up to. What's over there? Just some jelly. We want to collect a bunch of... Oh! We want to collect a bunch of jelly, obviously. Jelly's kind of the money in this game. However, I will also tell you that Jelly, yes, you want to collect it. What the? Yes, you want to collect Jelly in this game. However, there is kind of a point that we will see later. Actually, I wonder if I can see it right now. Yeah, so if you press L, you can see that we have 3 costumes, okay? We can choose any of these to use, by the way. The story mode cutscenes will automatically make the cow... Like, for this one, for example, the cowboy costume is always the costume that the cutscene will use. We don't necessarily have to do that, though. So, that is all that Jelly is used for. The only thing Jelly is used for in this game is to purchase costumes. As far as I know, like I said, I'm still doing research on this project, which also is not like me to not fully know everything about a game before I jump into it, unless I'm doing a blind playthrough, but yeah. Jelly, as far as I know, is actually kind of useless. It's the money in this game, but you only use it to buy costumes, so if you want costumes, it's not for 100% as far as I know either. I'm certainly not planning on buying all the costumes here. But yeah, they're to my knowledge, that's all it's used for. I might be wrong about that, and if I am, I'll let you know in a future video. I gotta stop trying to talk so fast, man. Like, seriously. Okay, so here we have another cactus, and we have another mid-boss fight, or a midway fight. I don't really know what you call this, but yeah. We have another fight. Kill you. And I believe also that this little slime blob thing always stuns you. I could be wrong about that, but I have not found a way yet to make it so that that does not stun me. God, that rain is really coming down out there. Holy crap. Okay, now we have these platforms that appears. These, I call them Lone Stars. And bam, let's go. So I guess a little bit of about what I've been up to lately, if anybody at all cares. I'm back in college, yay. I almost have an associate's degree in education, which, why is a future teacher making a Let's Play? I don't know, maybe it's because I am having a midlife crisis, whatever. No, I shouldn't really say that. I really, really miss doing this style of content. I really miss making content in general, and this just felt like a really, really good way to get back into it, you know? Like, I miss this kind of stuff so much. It's really, really sad that I can't do it anymore, or at least I didn't think I could do it anymore. Like I said, I tried to do a Let's Play like a year ago that did not end up going well at all, and that really, really hurt my mental health. Like, really, really, really bad. So yeah, I'm really trying to, like, get back into the swing of it. Yeah, we do have to use this. I thought so. I'm really trying to get back into the swing of it and stuff. And yeah, because honestly, these are some of my favorite type of videos that I have ever made. Okay, now we're back to making more, or getting... Don't crush me. Whoa. Okay, I just phased through the platform, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, it's been, like, mentally draining, to be honest, if anybody cares about any of this, to not be able to, like, do some of my favorite stuff, which is Let's Play content. And, you know, I've been kind of doing some research on, like, old videos, and, you know, they come up sometimes in, like, memories or whatever. And, God, they were so much fun, man. Like, I have not had so much fun doing videos in such a long time, and it just feels good to get back to, like, basics and, like, how I actually started YouTube. It's also... Whoa! Spiky people. It's also really, really crazy to see, like, how much, if you've been watching me for a while, you know, like, how much my voice has changed since I first started doing this. It's just really, 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 really crazy to see. I have not learned how to talk, as you can see. Or as you can hear, rather. But yeah. I am going to be going through and getting as much jelly as I can. Mine clothes, Form Alley. And these little cracks in the ground are where the spike balls will land. They're not really... I mean, as long as you're just, like, patient, they really don't... Where are they, actually? None of them even went when I was crossing. That was weird. This is going by a lot faster than I had anticipated, actually, so that's pretty crazy. Oh, yeah. I really, really hope that this Let's Play works out because, like I said, I have an idea. I have a few ideas for, like, future projects that I want to do. I also really, really want to, like, finish a couple of old projects that I never did because why not? And, like I said, I miss doing this so much. I need something. I find that doing Let's Play videos gives me some way to, like, relax. Here they're back! Doing Let's Play videos gives me, like, a really, really good way to, like, relieve stress of the day or the month or whatever stress I might be in. And I miss it so much. Like, oh. You guys have no idea how relaxing it is to just sit here, talk to you guys at home. If anybody's watching, watch us get 1 view. And, just play some freaking games, man. Maybe share something I know about it, you know, whatever. Holy rain, dude. Holy cow. Okay, I can see that my microphone is picking this up. Like, this is crazy. Whoa. Okay, that was weird. We, like, phased. Yeah, this game has a lot of, like, problems, engine problems. It's made with Unity. Which, if you remember, I've actually made videos with that engine before. Or, I've played games on that engine before, rather. Yeah. This game was made with the Unity engine, alright? What that means, for those of you that don't know, Unity, I don't want to say it's... Whoa! Dude, I hit you! But whatever. I don't want to say that Unity is cheap, because I'm sure it's not. I'm sure if you're like a designer, you probably paid a shit ton of money for it, which is totally respectable. Totally not trying to bash anybody that uses the Unity engine. But the Unity engine is really, really commonly known. And it's like really, really like well known for, you know, games that you might buy on... Although this was also on Steam, so what the heck am I saying? But, like, Unity is just known, I think, for, like, more lower budget games, I think would be the most respectful way to... What? Hey, I didn't get stunned! I think it would be the most respectful way to say that is Unity is used for more, like, low-budget style gameplay, I think. And with a game like this, you would just think that it's, like, high budget and stuff, and, you know, yeah. Alright. Kill. I would say, and there, see there, he stunned me again. I don't know how to not get stunned by these guys. I literally do not know how I did that. Alright. Here we have another thing of cactus juice to fill up.
Patrick, I think we...
And now we are in the mines down below. Spooky. This is crazy. Now we have to find a way back to Manifest. Dude, this is going by, like, really, really fast. If you over here... that's really all I wanted from over here was that big jelly. If you over here, there's just a bunch of tikis and stuff. Like I said, jelly's primary purpose in this game is for costumes in the shop, which I'm not planning on getting all of. I don't know, I guess we'll see how it goes, but yeah. Okay, that's not... Over here, we have where the flower is telling us to go. That's another huge problem I have with this game. It is way too forward with what it wants you to do. Like, way too forward. It's not until post-game that you get any kind of freedom to really do anything. And even then, which we'll go to later, obviously, which, you know, like, we'll talk about it, you still are so limited on, like, what you can do even post-game. It's crazy. So now, we're being told to go down here. Whoa, buddy!
I was a tooth on the loose in the nest of a giant worm. Where would I be?
Okay. If you were to press this, you cannot. Alright, we can't press that until later.
Ew, it smells like
We have to find a missing gold tooth.
That smell was not good.
What do we have to do? Break this trash? Okay, what? Oh, it's right here. Wait. What the heck? Oh, there it is.
we got the golden tooth. Hurry.
And now it's enemy paralysis all over again. Yeah. A lot of required boss fights in this game. Or required midway points, I guess you could say. Is it too many? That is for the viewer to decide. I personally think it's a little bit heavy, but that's just me. Yeah, I'm actually trying to like get a degree in education and stuff, and I'm at a community college right now, but I'm planning on transferring to... Where are you coming from? Oh, okay. I'm planning on transferring to a university soon, and I'm just like... I don't know, man. It's crazy how, like, far things come, you know what I mean? Because I never even would have thought I would be able to do anything like that when I was growing up. And now here we are. I'm, like, on the cusp almost, so to speak. Maybe that's how you're supposed to do it. Maybe you're supposed to just hit him and run away. Would you die? Is that it now? Thank you! Now we have these big trampolines to get back up. Talk to the old man.
You snake.
Whatever you...
All right, let's take that elevator.
And we can now use the elevator.
Lift our spirits.
Here we go.
One loading screen later.
I think it says one loading screen later. That's funny. This game definitely knows how to be funny. Okay. Now we have to follow the path.
Sticky sweet.
There were tikis down there that I didn't really feel like breaking, so sorry. And here we have another awesome seahorse ride. Oh, hurrah.
Soda supplies. Hurry up, Patrick. We got ourselves a
Looks like they all have our soda barrels that we collected.
May I?
I like how SpongeBob has to show him that he has a license. That's funny. That's a good detail.
Coincidence, huh? Bandits steal our train and Mr. Krabs happens to be...
And now it says Mr. Krabs. That's funny. I don't know if that's a mistake or not. Our main objective is to collect Mr. Krabs. So we have a little bit of a horsey ride here. And of course I took damage because I suck at the horse. And of course I also missed the health. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Bam, blown up all, and of course I keep missing that. Can I please get this one? No. I swear, dude, if I have to start this over, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, legit, I'm gonna be upset if I have to do this again. What the hell? Okay, it doesn't matter, that's the, wait, no. This is the end up here, so should be fine. I can't believe I missed all of that. God. Alright, kaboom. Here we go. All of our cactus juice. We have to find out who's driving this train anyway. And catch the familiar looking stranger, who the objective told us is already Mr. Krabs. But, whoa, whatever, you can die. That opens that. And I love this cutscene so much. He looks so ridiculous in that cutscene. Hit this. Whoa! I didn't even need to use the rail. I actually almost killed myself in the process, but whatever. I'm alive anyway. Alive to tell the tale. We have this water. Don't touch the water because we oddly enough cannot swim, which is just hilarious to me that they did that. No, that's not just in this game either. That's, you know, the whole canon of the show. And actually, I want to test something, because I think you don't even have to kill these enemies. Yeah, no, you can totally just skip past these enemies. This is not the most creative boss fight. It is, but it's also not. Like, you can totally just rush through this, as you can see me doing. Or, okay, yeah, you can! That cutscene is so funny. Straight up, just get absolutely rushed by. Use our bubble thing there to accelerate these, or accelerate, what the hell? I really, whoa! Phasey. I really wish I could learn to, like, talk in my Let's Plays, that'd be great. Again. God, the music here is so, like, full of peril. Maybe we'll actually die. Use this so we don't have to use that rail. Whoa! Didn't need any way with it. And I'm totally going to skip all of this crap because I can. Or, actually, no, I can't this time. It's actually required. I'm getting, like, wrecked. Okay, doesn't matter. Whatever. Just absolutely kill you guys. Okay, you're all dead. And now the button appeared. Okay, so they made it required in that last section.
Sweet Davy Jones Locker, SpongeBob. I know you mean well, but you gotta let me stay. Please.
You're under arrest, red-handed bandit.
Like I was saying, SpongeBob, you gotta take me back. I beg you. This old soft shell won't last a day in jail.
Sorry, Sheriff. I'm taking this one in.
I sure shouldn't stop drinking so much cactus soda on the job.
Yay, we got an award! I feel like I did a speed run through that level. This is definitely not a speed run, but like, holy cow. Yay, the Krusty Krab got de-jellied, and Mr. Krabs got de-banditized.
Boy,
That it's not all...
what? No. Oh, no. It's always about money.
I'm here to help, Mr. Krab.
That's a good lad.
Okay, now he's saying that we have to go find Pearl and other things. And how to map travel. So, we can hit the map at any time. Go up here, and we can travel to any chapter in Jellyfish Fields at any time we darn well choose. There's also chapters here, which you can see. But yeah,
We can find our friends.
easy peasy. Alright, now that we're done with that though, I kind of think we're going to end things off here. Now that we've already gotten the first world out of the way. Holy crap, that was fast. Next time on Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants Cosmic Shake. We're going to go talk to Cassandra and see what else we need to do. That's for stealing things. Alright, see you guys then.